Let's get started. At 4:27 in the morning of April the 2nd, 2010, Anthony Brown and a friend were walking home near Northwest 18th Avenue and 54th Street when they were ambushed by gunmen. Here's the story.
On April 2nd, 2010, at somewhere around 4:27 in the morning, Anthony Brown and his friend were walking home from a club when they were ambushed by unknown persons and gunned down. They were basically left for dead on the street, and since both victims were transported to the hospital, we hope that they'll both survive, but unfortunately Anthony Brown died as a result of his injuries. We came to learn that a couple hours before, they were at a local club called the Boulevard Cafe in the area of Northwest 25th Avenue and 36th Street. After talking to a few witnesses, we learned that they were there for a few hours, and sometime around 3:30, Anthony Brown's friend gets into a fight, bumps into somebody, they start shoving each other, a couple punches get thrown. So he gets kicked out, along with the other guys he's fighting with. Anthony Brown finds out somehow that his friend got kicked out, so he comes outside and he's pretty much ready to leave anyways. One of the security guards advised me that he spoke to them and told them the guys that also got kicked out are hanging around in their cars, that they may want to find a ride to get home. But they decided it was no big deal, they were just going to go ahead and walk. So they went down some side streets, made it towards 22nd Avenue, and headed north, trying to make their way towards 54th Street. At some point around 42nd, 43rd Street, as they're walking, they get shot at by some unknown vehicle. They ran behind the building, and the car kept on going. After speaking to Anthony Brown's friend, all he can tell us is that it happened so fast that they couldn't even give me a description. They didn't think too much of it. They didn't call anybody. They just kept on walking. When they made it to 54th Street, they passed by a small store, got some drinks. The manager at the store remembers seeing them, and they kept on going, and for whatever reason, they crossed the street to the north side of 54th Street, and as they're approaching the building on 18th Avenue, the building has a black gate that surrounds it. So you could see through it, but it was very dark. So unless you're paying attention, you might not see anything. So as our victims were walking on the sidewalk, getting to the edge of that gate, our offenders just jumped out and started shooting at them. Our victims just went down right there, bullet holes on the fence. So you could tell these guys were standing still close to the fence, shooting at our victims and hitting the fence as well as the victims. And I guess after the offenders figured they had fired enough or ran out of ammunition, they ran off, either running away from the area on foot or jumping into a vehicle. We just don't know. Both victims were shot multiple times. Anthony Brown had at least 5 shots in his upper torso. His friend had about 2 shots. So our victims remained there until a passerby finally came by, saw them lying on the street, and called for police and fire rescue. Both victims were taken to Ryder trauma, but unfortunately Anthony Brown died as a result of being shot. And his friend was taken right into surgery, but he's still recovering as a result of being shot.
But by the time I got to the hospital, the lady, she said, we tried our best. And when they tell us that they tried their best, that's how I know that's the end. And the lady said, oh, we tried our best. We tried to do the best that we could, but he couldn't make it. I feel like if it was you in that situation and it hit home, you would feel the same way I feel. I don't wish no death upon no one. I don't want no one hurt. Only thing I want is justice. I'd rather see that person sit in jail for the rest of their life knowing that they took my child's life and ain't no telling how many more kids they done killed behind that.
Right now, we have no witnesses that saw the event. Everybody in the area was sleeping. We know that 2 guns were involved, a 9mm and a .45 caliber. That would lead us to believe that 2 people may be involved, but we don't know if they're male, female, old or young, just that most likely 2 people are involved. Many months have gone by, I have not gotten one Crime Stoppers tip, and the family needs answers.
I just pray that somebody have a heart to call and tell them something. It would mean the world to me, and it would close a little piece of my heart. I feel like no parent should have to deal with that. I'm outliving my kids. My son only 25 years old and lost his life. I'm 41 years old. My mama and them still living. Both of my grandparents still living. They outliving us.